I'm about to go out on my Vulcan for what could be the last ride. Hey guys and girls, guys and gals I should say. So, you like my new little flag here? Huh? Something's coming. Something's on its way. Can't wait to unveil it to you soon. So for now, right now, I'm about to go out on my Vulcan for what could be the last ride. That's right, the last ride on my Kawasaki Vulcan 900. My first bike. I love this bike. I got some news coming for you in a little bit here. So this video, I'm going to tell you right now, I'm filming this after the ride actually, because I went out with my GoPro and actually it wasn't, the mic for whatever reason didn't hook up and didn't sync, and so I didn't get the sound from the microphone. So I did a voiceover, and that's what you're going to watch right now. But anyway, check it out. My last ride on one of my favorite twisty roads up here in northern Jersey, and I hope you enjoy it. And I can't wait to share with you what's coming down the pike here real soon. I'm very excited. As how do I do this? As you can see, right? All right. Check you later. Be safe. Bye. All right, boys and girls. I'll do the best I can narrating the video because the mic wasn't working on my GoPro. So I wanted to do some practice riding on my bike before I say goodbye. So this was a slow ride. Shout out to Robert Simmons again. Be the boss of your motorcycle. This is where I get it from, and I've been practicing ever since I started riding 2 years ago. So the slow ride, I got the basics down, I think. Under 10 miles an hour. Pretty good. Please, again, like and subscribe to the channel. Thank you for watching. I'm glad that you're here with me on my journey as I learn to ride and search for my dream Harley Davidson. This is Trust and Believe. I love saying that. Trust and Believe. Where you load it, keep it loaded, and let off the... you pick your feet up off the ground, and then as soon as the bike starts to move, release the clutch, and off to the races you go. So this is going to be turns from a stop, right? So I think this is the thing we do most in life, is we do turns from a stop. So I'm practicing both right turns and left turns from a stop. I think I do that pretty well on this bike. And then the next thing that we're going to do, can you guess? What are we going to do? I'm going to do a little bit more here. One last go at it, making sure I got the turns from a stop down. So I'm going to do a right turn here. Yep, look right. And I make it. All right. Excellent. So, what's the one slow speed skill we all try to master? U-turns. So here I'm doing U-turns every other parking space, if you see, right? I go in every other space, and I got that down pretty good, I think. I don't know how big that turn is. I forget. Other YouTubers like Jerry Palladino and Robert Simmons have they explain how big every other space is in their videos. I just forget. 18 inches or 18 feet or 24 feet or whatever it is. But this part I got down. What I'm really trying to master, and I haven't done it yet, is doing a U-turn in, two spaces right next to each other. That's really what I want to master one day. And to do that, you got to really lock the steering wheel. You got to lock your bars, and really lean the bike over. And for some reason, I guess it's a fear. I don't know what's going on. I can't lock the bars. I have trouble turning the bars in full lock while I'm moving. So I'm really trying to work on that. If this is my last ride on this bike, then I won't, I've gotten close, but not been able to do it consistently. So I'll just have to practice on the new one, and I can't wait to tell you and show you guys my new bike. I'm waiting for the title to get all straightened out, and then I'm going to go pick it up and bring it home, and I I want to tell you what it is so bad, but I'm going to keep it a surprise, so you watch the next video. But, so after my practice session, I went out for a short ride on one of my favorite local twisties, and it was really nice. You know, what I was saying to myself is that it's sentimental, right? Do you remember your first bike? How long ago was your first bike? Put it in the comments. When you have your first bike and then you move on and you get rid of it for something else, something bigger, or something different, it really is sentimental. You know, I'm going to miss this bike. This is my Kawasaki Vulcan 900, and really, I really couldn't have asked for a better first bike. I love this bike. It was everything I hoped it would be. You know, it wasn't too big for me at all. It wasn't too much power. This bike is 900 cc's, has plenty of power. You can do whatever you want on this. You can go on the highways, although I prefer not to do extended highway driving on this bike because I've said this before, anything over 70 miles per hour gets a little shaky on this bike, and the engine's revving pretty high. It's just not a very pleasant, relaxing ride. But the bike can definitely handle the highway no problem. And it really has all the power you need. You know, I'm not racing. I'm not doing anything like that. So, you know, there's no problem with the power. Now, riding a Milwaukee 8, you know, 114, you can't compare that to this. It's double the power, and you really do feel it, especially when you're trying to pass other vehicles on the highway. And it's nice, and so I'm looking forward to having a more powerful bike, but I don't need a more powerful bike. You know what I mean? Those are two different things. It's not like riding a Sportster 883, where after a while you might say, I do need some more power. This has enough power for me, except for the highway, and I just want to have a bike that I can ride wherever I want, for how long I want, and not have to worry about the power. The Vulcan here is a 5-speed manual transmission, right? Most other bikes, cruisers, Harleys, are 6-speed. So that 6 gear really comes in handy when you're on the highway, I think, and you're cruising at 70 plus miles per hour. Anyway, getting back to the fact that your first bike is sentimental, it is. And I kidded around with the wife. I said, can I keep this one too? And she's like, no. And so I said, all right, no problem. I wasn't expecting her to say yes. And to be honest with you, I'm done with this bike, I think. I'm ready to move on. I'm ready to say goodbye. I want to give it to a new owner who's going to care for it like I did. This bike, I think I stepped in it when I found it, and I bought it. I bought it used from another individual who only had it for about a year himself. He took good care of it, garage kept. Really is in mint condition for the most part. I put new tires on it when I got it. Keep it clean. And anyway, it really is a great bike. And I tried so hard. The one thing I wanted to do so bad was put some pipes on this thing. But I told myself, don't put more money into this bike if you know you're going to get rid of it soon. And my goal was to get rid of it within 2 years, and here we are, just over 2 years later, and I'm ready. And all I could say is that it was really hard not modifying the bike. The only mods I did to this bike was I put in the LED lights in the front and back, and it wasn't as easy as switching out the bulbs, because on these Vulcan 900s, you have to do a little electrical work. And so I had a neighbor who rides, who's an electrician / mechanic, and he was able to splice or do whatever he did. I don't know what he had to do, to be honest with you, but he had to do a little minor wiring work to get the turn signal working properly. There's other videos out there about the blinking turn signal when you put in LED lights on these bikes. And so he fixed it, and so it works absolutely perfect. And so I have bright LED lights in the front, including the headlight, and in the back. And so that's what I wanted to do. That's the only modification I did, and that was more for safety reasons. I want, you know, other vehicles and people to see me, no problem. And with these front white LEDs, there's definitely not a problem. People can see me. So, yep, all in all, I've had a great 2 years riding this, learning to ride, getting better. I think I've improved immensely riding, practicing the slow speed skills, and I'm ready. I've test rode now a bunch of Harleys. I can handle them, and I'm ready to embark on my next journey, and I can't wait to share it with you guys. So, this most likely will be the last recorded ride. Sorry the mic wasn't working, but I just wanted, I didn't want to lose all the footage, and I'll see you guys real soon. Stay safe out there.